Okay, this week's website review is Regions Bank out of the southeast of the United States, kind of a large regional player, pretty decent sized mortgage division, more of a traditional bank, retail loan officers, not a very heavy direct to consumer or consumer facing type of brand. So we're going to dive into this and see what they've got going on for Regions Bank, based out of, I believe, Birmingham, Alabama. And we're going to check to see, are they running any type of ads? So if we Google Regions Bank, they're the first one that pops up, but it doesn't look like they're running any ads. So we've got that covered. And as far as the website goes, it's pretty basic, not much as far as interactive things that are going on here. They've got checking your more traditional banking routes that you can go. So we're going to go ahead and click on mortgage. And again, we're hitting the mortgage page and they're asking us for some login, which is great. Hey, nothing wrong with that. And as you scroll down, they're going to say, hey, do you want a mortgage? Are you looking to refinance? You can apply, call us, find an LO, and you've got some different types of calculators. But overall, it's a nicely nicely laid out website. And let's start looking at some of their calls to action. So they've got save money with Regions, and you can act now, which takes us to the refinance page. They give us a couple of ways that we can contact. We can find a loan officer, we can call, or we can apply online. So let's click on apply. Now they're taking us to a page that says, here's what we're going to need: our income, our banking, our personal, and then, okay, get started. All right, we're going to acknowledge. So now they're going to say new customer or existing customer, new customer, and we're going to go through and start to put in our information. So right, not the ideal type of top of the funnel lead acquisition strategy that you would want to see. And I'm not sure if they're even trying to acquire leads on their website. They may not be. Maybe they only want full customers and they're only looking to service their existing customer base. But as far as what we would advocate is, you have a lot of clicks. So we've clicked through the mortgage page here, and then we have an act now, which is kind of a really weak call to action. We would want to see something at least like get started, get pre-qualified, see rates. So they're really missing like a strong call to action. An act now sounds like I'm going to vote versus trying to start an application. And then when you click on it, you've got one click scrolling. So there's no calls to action in the hero section. So you're kind of like wondering what's going on. And then you scroll down and you have some further weak calls to action. And then you're going to click on apply now, which is another click. Okay, then we're going to click on get started. Now we're 5 clicks in, 6 clicks, and now they're asking us for our info. So that is not ideal. So we would not advocate for that. I would say that they probably need to do a bit of work on the home loan experience on their website. Are they showing rates? I'm coming to their website. I'm a customer. I want to see, hey, what does Regions Mortgage have to offer me as a customer? Can I see your mortgage rates? And it does not look like there is anywhere on their website where you can find mortgage rates. So not only do they make it hard to kind of get started with their brand, but again, taking us to that same workflow where they're going to ask us for information. You can't even see rates. So if I am a customer of Regions and I'm looking for a home loan and I'm hitting the bank's website and I'm going to mortgage, I can't even see rates. So that's another negative for their website. So they have weak calls to action. They do not show rates. Let's dive into maybe their calculators. So they've got some calculators here down at the bottom of the page. See our home loan calculators. Again, takes us to a page where the hero section, there is no calls to action. There's nothing to do. We're having to scroll down read more, lots of stuff to read. Here's my payment calculator, and they're using a service here, and pretty weak calculators. So 3 clicks and I still am not seeing, you're at a page where you have to scroll down to see the calculators. So not the best experience for the mortgage side. Let's go to maybe the mortgage page again. Here we are. And as far as what are you looking for when you're building a mortgage website, how many people are going to call you? Not very many. Searching for a Find a Loan Officer is a great tool, but the problem is it's probably not very easy to read, to work with. So they don't even have the loan officer list. It's by area. So you've got your LOs here, and then you're searching with this kind of a interface here. So I would say not the best way to allow your customers to find your mortgage team on your website. So overall, I would say they don't use any types of lead workflows. They're not displaying rates on their website. They're not having calls to action in the hero section other than this Act Now, which is a weak call to action. So overall, their desktop design is not very good. But let's jump into the mobile version. All right, so here we are on their mobile version. They got their cookies policy that you understand. Yes. And we will scroll down here. Looks good. They've done a great job. It's responsive. Let's click on the mobile page for mortgage, excuse me. And it hits the page here. You can check into your My Mortgage login. Then you have the Act Now. And the layout looks great. They did spend some time at least making it responsive for their users. That all looks good. So in general, I would say Regions probably not a lender that you would want to go to and see how to build a mortgage website that converts. It's probably one that you could go look at and say what not to do. I would say that they need some work on the calls to action. Their mobile site is fine. It's weak, just like their desktop. But overall, probably towards the bottom of the banks and lenders that we have reviewed so far for them. So we'll take a look at the next review in a couple of weeks. Thanks.